local, late breaking.
On and off the court. KEZ 9 News 5 starts now.
Authorities say at least 10 people were injured. Some skiers jumped off the lift before being crushed at the bottom of the hill. We are one day away from the daffodils, what you can expect this year in Junction City when we come back.
KEZ.
Skaters say homeless people are known in the park almost daily, or excuse me, now in the park almost daily.
That's where all this traffic is. So you're going to run into now your normal slowdown in the Beltline Delta interchange. I'll have a closer look at your forecast coming up next. Through the Eugene Springfield area, we do have some slower traffic along the Beltline Delta interchange.
And the next project they are looking at will impact the Beltline from Delta to River Road.
As we slide all the way down into the southern Willamette Valley, the Eugene Springfield area, we do have our normal slowdown along West 11th and also along the Delta Beltline interchange. And as we get into the rest of this evening,
tags to customers traveling with animals after two recent incidents involving one involving an Oregon dog.
Yeah, a German Shepherd that was supposed to fly from Oregon to Kansas instead ended up in Japan.
Still pushing across the area.
Now, town hall is just getting underway. KEZ 9 news reporter Tyler Jones, he joins us live from the event where we understand the interim director is going to be discussing his plans for the VA. In fact, we have just found out we're not going to be able to go to Tyler. Oh,
we're good.
Tyler Jones stands by. Tyler, what's the latest?
Matt Renee, in his first town hall since being named the interim director of the Roseburg VA. David Whitmer plans to be
may be connected. Brady?
To this crime, Brady. Being high school. Jessica?
Live in Roseburg with that. Tyler? Dust. Macy?
Some people say it's just not worth the money. Jessica?
Matt and Renee, the Springfield Police Chief Richard Lewis said
in Douglas County with more on these threats and the effects they could have on communities in tonight's top story. Tyler?
That threat last Thursday was written in a girl's restroom and said 420, all of you will be dead. No suspects were ever identified. And that
tonight too. Tell us how the Ducks and Beavs found a way to survive and advance. Jonathan? I think, Jonathan, his picture froze. So we do know it's a little bit warmer than that down in Las Vegas, but his picture has literally frozen. All right, an Oregon State 69-66 overtime win against Washington. It was the usual suspects making some big plays. Drew, you both move on. We'll get a live report from Jonathan Stiles coming up tonight on KEZ 9 News at 6 o'clock. We promise.
Well, here's your live traffic 9 update. Hey, Matt, you did pretty good. It's like you were once a sports reporter or sports anchor, huh? I think you really were.
In the meantime, they just bought 6 natural gas vehicles. Eventually, trucks running on natural gas cut smog, producing pollutants by up to 90%.
Reporting live in Springfield, Jessica Babb, KEZ 9 News.
Situation at A3. Kelly D commented saying that the
20s or 30s who's about, they say he heavy build and was wearing a bandana gray hoodie, blue jeans, and black and white shoes. And police say if you're ever in a similar situation to make sure you call 911 immediately and say the longer you wait to report the crime, the more difficult it will be. Live in Eugene, Brady Family, KEZ 9 News.
All right, thank you very much.
Right direction again after recent controversies and high-level staff stepping down. High-level staff stepping down.
We'll stick around for the highs. Not going to rule out a stray shower. And if you're looking ahead towards Saturday, a bigger leprechaun here dancing. We are take a look at the hot temperatures. So showing something nice and new. Right now, you're one of the warmest spots. Still pushing across the area. Take a look at the hot temperatures. Definitely been hot consistently. So showing something nice and new. Lows in the upper 30s. Almost like a summer forecast, right? Where we say like 7 days of sun and same temperatures. Okay, yes, not quite like that, but we are still going to keep some sort of showers in our forecast each and every day through St. Patrick's Day. Does look like our next dry day will be the final day of winter.
That is one happy leprechaun.
I know, he likes to dance.
All right,
It's like a
thanks,
marionette.
Marissa.
That is probably a top story, especially if you suffer from tree pollen, because tree pollen is off the charts. It's at very high today. It's a beautiful brand new lawnmower, rideable lawnmower, something you should not use on the road towards Philomath, or actually, excuse me, Philomath towards Corvallis. You're looking at some slower traffic, and then we slide all the way down. Oh, let's get that map going a little bit slow. It's a Tuesday, I guess. It's forgot that it's Tuesday. It should be working by this point. You can see, yes, some slower traffic along West 11th. There's lots of space. You can stand up in here, moving around this, and you could see this. It's pretty cool. It's like a mini, I don't even know, pool mixed with a spa. They've just outdone it. So this is one thing you can see. Of course, there's many other things you can see.
We have an update tonight. On the man convicted of killing his girlfriend in a Eugene home more than a year ago.
Shows just how much legalizing marijuana can spark an economy. In tonight's Managing Marijuana, researchers say taxing and regulating the drug added nearly $60 million to the economy in Pueblo County, Colorado. San Diego, they use LEDs to cut back on energy use, and they cost less to maintain. Donors will receive a plaque to put on a street light of their choosing. Students and parents think the rebel name is part of the school's history. Others said it was indicative of the Confederacy and racially insensitive. He appeared in federal court in San Francisco today, and he will be back in court again on the 19th. And a woman and 3 men from Douglas County were arrested after a stolen car investigation. Actually, that's 2 men. You see them both there.
At his court appearance today, police say this happened early yesterday morning around 1:30 in the afternoon. Woman pictured in these photos, they say she's wanted in connection with a theft investigation that theft happened on Tuesday. If you recognize her, call the number on your screen. 2 employees with the Springfield Police Department are now being investigated. The city of Portland is announcing its first milestone in what they are calling the Poop to Power project.